Alright, so, your daily fact of the day. I'm on Facebook right now, and Okay, I'm not going to say their name because, of course, privacy. Some lady on Twitter says, if my child grows up gay, I will abort it. Just think about that sentence
I
for a
believe
second.
in the right to abortion, however, I know what they actually mean. They want to kill their kid for being gay, and what the fuck? There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with being... Like, what's the problem with being gay? But they won't bring me grandchildren. Yeah, they also won't have teen pregnancy.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
yeah.
if your son's gay, he'll be the best dressed boy at his grad. Well, next to his boyfriend.
Yep.
And if your daughter's gay, she'll be able to have one for herself. No, I mean, that's stereotypes, but, you know, I don't know, there's just a lot of gay stereotypes I've heard that are, like, good stereotypes. You know, like, gay men are always better dressed than straight men.
Guys, it's pretty much true always. I just walked right through that barricade. That's cool.
One of my favorite jokes about this is, of course I'm better dressed than you. What do you think I was doing in the closet for all that time?
Yeah, I love that. Like, when you're able to joke about it a bit, I like it. I think that's the best way to
jokes
kind
say
of deal
something
with
about
it.
our culture. Is joking is how we get to talk about things that are sensitive.
Yeah.
A lot of things that you previously couldn't talk about, the earliest times that people started talking about was through jokes. It was the one way you could deal with it. Even horrible things, you know, things that are horrible, like, let's say let's say molestation and all that. How many people, you know, they make comedy of it because it makes it easier to discuss. And it makes things that previously, you know, you couldn't talk about, like problems with religion, you know, you couldn't say those. But, you know, someone who was a comedian could.
Yeah.
Because it was just jokes.
It's good because it sparks debate and it brings attention to what's at hand.
Like, I do believe there is too far in comedy, you know?
Yep, definitely, yeah.
But there's a comedian I really like called, he's dead now, I think most people heard him, George Carlin. And he had to believe he could joke about anything. The catch is, the worse the topic was, the more the exaggeration had to be.
Yeah.
You had to have an exaggeration that was enough to compensate for how serious and horrible the topic was. So, you know, some people say you can't make rape jokes. And he's like, I think you can, you know. And one of the jokes he went on was Elmer Fudd raping Porky Pig raping Elmer Fudd. And the way he paints it, or it's like, and he has the character Porky Pig, you know, making the kind of excuses that men used to make back in the day on why they raped a woman. Well, he was asking for it. Like that kind of shit.
Oh,
and,
see, that I find that's okay.
And it brings, you know, how ridiculous, because of the ridiculous situation, it brings how ridiculous the justifications for that horrible act were back in the day. But it is essentially a rape joke. Well, it is a rape joke. But he's, you know, handling a way that, you know, is not, you know, meant to be hurtful or anything, you know, it's meant to make you think, wow, that is really fucked up that people used to, you know, do that and say that kind of line to get away with it.
Yeah.
You know, they used to justify it. You know, the boys will be boys line when a guy did something really fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's just an excuse.
You know, there are times when that line works, but it's never for serious stuff. It's like, oh, you know, my kid came home covered in fucking mud. Yeah, kids will be kids, boys will be boys, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, oh, he beat his wife. That is not boys will be boys. That is fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, comedy lets us talk about this. There was this, I forget the name of the comedian, but he was talking about, you know, he saw things saying you should never hit a woman. And he was making jokes about, you know, oh, why that's not right, you know? Like, you shouldn't hit anyone, you know? You shouldn't just wind up and smack someone. But he was talking about, you know, if a girl comes at me with a motherfucking knife, I'm not letting her stab me to death. I'm not going, oh, you're a woman, so you can go ahead and keep killing me.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up, you know?
Exactly, yeah. That's what I hate when you see, like, these videos. Like, okay, for most of these videos, you don't get much of the backstory and what's going on. But generally you see a guy, you know, getting harassed. Like, actually, one of the ones I saw, which, it's kind of golden. Some guy is on the subway or whatever, and he's getting harassed by a bunch of girls. And one of them ends up, you know, really getting in his face, and actually starts hitting him a bunch of times. And he's just sitting there, kind of taking it. Eventually he snaps and gives her a smack that actually makes her end up falling to the ground. And it's like, in that moment, like, you see what's going on, it's like, you know, yes, that is, like, he snapped. That was a defensive reflex in that case.
He was defending himself, but, you know,
based on, like, so far, she seems in the wrong. Not saying that what the guy did is right, but
He
she
could have been an asshole beforehand if you
exactly,
don't know.
yeah. He could have been a big douche, and then the girls were harassing him because of that, and then he snapped.
So he
it's
shouldn't be
yeah.
hitting anyone, you know. And like she shouldn't have hit him, and he shouldn't have hit her. You know?
Yeah.
It should have never happened either way. Neither side should have ever raised arms against each other.
Yeah, exactly. But I do agree. Like, if someone's assaulting you, and you feel that you need to defend yourself,
Your life, you need to defend yourself. You defend yourself.
Yeah.
However, if you can remove yourself from a situation like someone's, you know, threatening you, and they haven't touched you yet, you know, call for security, call for, you know, police, call for anything, and get yourself out of that situation.
yeah,
Do not try to antagonize them back, because, you know, that'll lead to one of you hurt.
as soon as you try to take matters into your own hands is when things get worse. Because all of a sudden, your self-defense can become an assault charge.
If depending on how you handle it, like,
Yeah.
let's say let's put it in the girl's shoes, you know. Let's say some douchey guy, kind of skinny guy, is hitting on you, and you don't want him to fuck off, and you know he's not touching you, but he's, you know, making total advances, and you all of a sudden wind up and hit him. Well, you know, that's, you know, might not go well in your case, you know, because they'll be like, well, you were the one who made physical assault first, you know.
Yeah.
However, you know, if he puts hand on you, you know, feel free to smack him.
Yeah. Like, I'm not well in tune with the law, but I'm pretty sure I feel like there's a bit of a bigger penalty to you physically assaulting someone than someone verbally harassing.
And my stack just disappeared on me.
Damn.
But,
Yeah, no, that doesn't get turned on until later on.
Can't wait for Discord.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't know the law too much, but I feel like if you physically assault someone, I'm pretty sure the charge is worse than if you're just verbally harassing someone. Like, I could be wrong there, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
But-
that also depends on where you are in the world.
Yeah.
We're in Alberta, Canada, and assault charges, well, you know, harassment is treated seriously. Assault, you know, is kind of assault, attempted murder, trumps it, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And while both things should be taken care of, unfortunately with words, unless it's recorded in something like Facebook or whatever, it's word against word in
Yeah.
court, and it's just a hot mess.
Yeah, whereas if it's like physical assault,
You know, there's
then
bruises.
yeah, like you can at least, there is a way to prove it at least. Not saying that verbal harassment doesn't happen, but
No, it definitely happens.
yeah, like it happens on a daily basis.
Hell, I had my brother got really harassed.
It's not fun.
He had a woman. Well, it's kind of a funny thing. She wasn't really even purposely harassing him. It was around the time of Pride. My brother's trans, you know. I think I've said that on the channel before. And this one woman was talking to him about what abominations she thought trans people were and how they should all be euthanized. And my brother, you know, he didn't want to start a fight, you know. He didn't want to deal with her. He didn't even want to listen to her. And, you know, when she went to get off the bus, he moved his backpack slightly. And my brother was actually wearing a shirt that he had picked up at Pride that year saying, "Hi, I'm trans." The woman ran off the bus and forgot her bike, which was attached to it.
Good. See, a lot of times, like, if I get into a verbal altercation with someone, a lot of times, like I won't try to provoke them, but I will kind of troll them. Like, one guy was kind of pissed at me for whatever. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. The guy was just in a really pissy attitude, you know, just... Okay, he's one of those guys. But he was a dick to everyone, no matter how nice you were. So, you know, I see him going, it's like, "Alright, sir, have a great day." And then I saw him fall and I just started laughing and I just walked away. Like he slipped. Like, he was just kind of a dick. But it's like, I don't know. In my case, I don't think I did anything wrong. Like, yes, that's probably not the best thing to do, but...
Legally, you didn't do anything wrong.
I'm kind of just troll a little bit if I can. Like, I'll kind of go along with it to kind of egg you on, but I know exactly when my limit is. Like, I'm not going to do it to provoke you. I'll just kind of like, if you're being snippy at me, I'll be snippy at you in a way. But I'll always be less.
Oh, good.
And even then, it really depends on the circumstances. Like, I'm not going to do it to everyone.
I'll be dead.
Yeah. Like, you also get benefit of the doubt when someone's had a bad day and you kind of know them, you just know they were having a bad day.
Oh yeah, if someone's having a bad day, it's like, okay, you know, I'm not going to do anything.
Like, I
Like
think
that.
we will deal with people who they're kind of short and they've had a bad day and then, you know, they're coming across really gruff and it's like, "Sorry, I've had a bad day," and they're still being gruff and you're like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's like, at least you're being honest there. But nah, this guy was just a total dick, completely. Like, it's not... the way he was acting, it was definitely the way he was. Because you can kind of tell when someone has a bad day and someone's
He's just always an asshole.
Yeah, like you can tell the difference. And that was one of those cases, so I thought, let's give a little taste of the medicine there. Nothing too crazy, but just enough to kind of make him remember
that he's being a douche.
Yeah.
I was going to use the C on that one.
Remember, we're a family-friendly channel.
We're not. We are definitely not. I don't remember which one it is for this one.
I believe it's this guy here.
Oh, the one's a sniper?
Yeah, because shot from a long distance, he has full shields and full health. That's the big thing. Because, but we gotta talk to everyone, of course, still. Because, yeah, this guy here, I don't think he's got a weapon on him, actually. Oh, yeah, no, he's got a pistol there. So it's like, okay, well, maybe...
No scope, so he couldn't snipe with a pistol?
Well, the big thing is, like, okay, he has a pistol. Could've got him at long range, but he has no shield. And when you question Moxie, she specifically says his shield ate the first few bullets, but I got him good with the last one. So it's like, okay, so he's got shields and health. Well, clearly. So, oh, you got 3 guys here with shields and health. This guy's got a rocket launcher. I wouldn't think a rocket launcher would leave a body like this, generally speaking.
Yeah.
So you can rule him out. And it's like, okay, well, long range. Well, the one guy has a sniper. The other guy has a pistol. It's like, okay, well, you kind of want to lean against him. But also, Zed specifically mentions he healed one of them. The last one has missing health. Therefore, it has to be this guy, Barlow. But, of course, yeah, you want to talk to everyone to get the... I think the full reward is just a little bit more money or XP, but it doesn't hurt to do it. I mean, you just run around, you can get some extra quests while you're doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get that one. I kind of like these kind of quests because it kind of forces you to think a bit.
Yeah. I like the one where the guy just has a thing with the money on it.
Yeah. It's like, which one is it? The one who's got the money. I just like how they all kind of pawn it off as like some super deep down one, but then you can just see like, you got money. You shoot him. It's like, yep, that's him.
Wow, so I guess he really did steal the money.
Yeah. I like it because he's the one who. Is he the one I'm thinking of? One of them goes saying, look, it's not me, and I know it's not me because I would know if it was me, so therefore it could not have been me. And it's like, that sounds like someone who's guilty. I think that's him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him, because the other one just...
Ooh, Clan War.
Yeah.
I love that quest.
So the other one just says, Sam's full of crap. And the other one says, like, oh yeah, we were making out, and then he said, oh yeah, let's steal the money. Then he says, yeah, she's full of crap. The other one does say, like, yeah, they were making out. I don't know if they mentioned anything about the money. Actually, no, they mentioned that they thought they saw Sam stuff down her shirt. And then the other one goes all philosophical. It's like, okay, that's the only one that does not fit with all the rest here, so it's got to be that one. And I'll admit we did a little bit of trial and error the first time.
Really?
Yeah. Just because we were like, I wonder, like, this one seems super obvious that maybe it's not the right choice.
No, like, the first time I was doing that quest, I had a friend in the room, and I was like, oh crap, which one of these people is it? It's the guy with the money thing on his back.
Like,
and it's like, what? And it's like, yeah, there's just a guy, one of the guys has a money thing on his back.
Like, well, there we go.
I'm like, that's not just fucking with me though, is it? It's like, no, that's actually just the guy who did it. I'm like,
yeah.
Wow. Did you shoot the guy yet?
Oh no, we still have to talk to Zed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just running around doing
I'll
top
chat
checks
with Zed.
quickly. Yeah, it's him. I already talked to Moxie and I already talked to Marshall.
Sure, I pulled the round out of one of them gutter boys. I healed him up as good as new, but the little skunk overpaid me. $5,000 bucks. You don't need to confiscate that or anything, do you?
Love that part so much. You pay $5,000.
Well, the fact that he admitted that he overpaid him cash,
Yeah.
you know, because he could have been like, yeah, you know, cash, you know, I did my job, man.
Man, good job, deputy. Barlow thought he could snipe an innocent man and get away with it. But that
Pandora's changed.
was a long shot.
So, are these guys supposed to look like the guy from the Hitman series?
Thanks.
I think it's just they picked what they look like and they're like, hey, let's Control V them a couple times.
Yeah.
Different in the old days.
What the? Okay, there's an invisible wall right around here.
Okay. Just
Okay,
got my
now it's just
upshot
like-
robot, so I'm now done with this tree.
Sweet. Honestly, I'm just going straight down this middle tree for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get filled to the brim maxed out. Gonna have to grab
Yeah.
5 shots or 6. So I can get yippee
Yeah.
get some double your fun.
I'm gonna be skipping this perk because, as I found, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, like if you're doing a lot of jumping combat, but you want to keep your stacks, you definitely want to.
I love
it.
jumping in combat. I'm always jumping, firing, and that kept me accidentally spending like a anarchy stacks
Oh, yes,
in our
yes.
other character, and it was a pain.
Yeah, you're pretty much losing all the stacks that you've accumulated because I think every shot consumes 1 stack. Is it?
It's
Or
1
5.
stack per every point you have in that thing.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. Or 1 stack at one level, but at higher levels.
Essentially, you're consuming 5 stacks at the cost of 1 shot, which is equivalent of 5 shots at level 1.
Some people are
Shit.
stupid.
There we go. Yeah, this is my favorite part. When Sanctuary goes up in the air, this is when you get all the really good quests, like Doctor's Orders. On Ultimate, you never turn that quest in because then you can midget farm infinitely.
Yep.
Jack,
Go
busted
safe and
my
sound. This is
personal
where we
secret in my own
get the
store.
Heartbreaker.
My most
Precious treasure could be in the hands of some freeloading
My-
bandits by now.
Probably my favorite
Oh my
shotgun.
god, we have to get Marcus's treasure back for him.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of nudes. Spoiler warning.
Okay, this game's been out for so many years.
Yeah,
We really picked this one because we like playing this game.
I forgot. What else
Also
we
because, you know, it was a game we never finished when we originally wanted to play on our channel years ago.
Yeah, we still have the original episode still up.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, I think there's still some Scott Pilgrim videos that have to have their name edited still. I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure. I think there's some that aren't done yet. Like it's just sitting there, like it says episode 20 or episode 2, part 3, and it's like Christmas Bash, but it's Halloween instead. I don't know. It's just there's some messed up name. I gotta take a look back at all these actually.
Yeah.
But I finally put all the games in for all of them. I think. Again, I'd had to double check that, but that's cool. So at least then, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, you can at least know what we're playing.
Yeah. Are we going to do Clan War next?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly. Actually, we can do claptraps on the side because that's 2 minutes of doing nothing. So
Okay.
I don't want to have to subject everyone to more torture, possibly.
Okay. So let's go do the off screen of Claptraps.
Yeah, I mean it's only gonna. It's a 2-minute long quest, but you're literally just sitting there. So I think now is actually a decent time to call it, anyways.
Okay. So thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day.
And we'll see you next time.